Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today I would like to share with you on how to create attendance using Google Form in a Google Classroom. First, you need to log in to your Google Classroom account using UMP email account, and then you click the plus button here to create a class. So you choose create class and it will bring you to this pop-up. So in this case, I have created a class UHE 3132. So this is for public speaking elective course. So I want to add another person as the teaching team. So how to do so? You click on people, click on invite teachers, and you just need to type a name or email. And as if you can see over here, I have invited PM Ainul as part of the teaching team. So if you notice here, I have created the Google form for the attendance. So how to create the attendance using Google Form here, you just go to the Google Apps feature over here, click on it, scroll down a bit and look for forms. It will bring you to this page. In this case, my suggestion is to click on the blank form. So for the form here, since that this is a demonstration, I'm going to name it as testing. And I just click over here and it will have the same name. For your information, this form will be saved in your Google Drive. For the description, you can fill in the information later, but I will show you what I have filled in the form that I have created earlier. So in this context, my suggestion is for you to copy and paste your student's name and the ID number in this particular tab. So how to do so is, number one, you have to choose this option and click on the check boxes, and you're going to have this kind of information. For the question part, you just put in the name and ID number, and where to get the information. For example, I'm going to take the information from this spreadsheet. I'm going to copy the name and the ID number. So I have 28 students for UHE 3132. So you click Ctrl C, you go back to this form, click on option 1 here, and then you click Ctrl V. And you're going to have all of the names and the ID number being copied to this form. So next thing you have to do is to click on the gear button here. This is for the settings. Make sure you untick this box, okay, meaning that students who have joined the class using their own Gmail account, they can fill in the form straight away without asking for the consent. So you click save. But before that, you go to presentation, you untick this box as well, and do not forget to click save. So how are you going to share this form in your Google Classroom? So you click send button here, go to this feature because you need to copy the URL. So you can click shorten URL. So the URL will be shorter, and you click copy, or you can press Ctrl C and you have copied the form. So I'm going to go back to this. Okay, this is my class. So you click share something, and you can choose all students. So all of the students will have access to the same form. So you can fill in some of the information over here, and if you notice, I have this kind of information about the form, and I click add button, go or choose the link, and you copy and paste the link, and then you click add link. So the form will be attached to the post here. And once you have done everything, so just put testing here. Do not forget to click post. Right, if you notice in the post earlier, I asked the student to click on the form and fill in their information every time they log into the Google Classroom. So how to look at the class attendance or participation? You go to your Google Drive. Okay. For information, the one that I have over here, the information was taken from the previous classes. So if you notice, the name or the names are not standardized because I am not using the checkboxes function. So I asked the students in the previous class to fill in the information, and that is why you can see some of the names appear in capital letters and some of the names appear in lowercase letter like this. But what is the most important thing that you're going to get from the spreadsheet over here is that you're going to have the timestamp. So from here, you can see at what time this particular student log into the classroom, okay, and then the date that he or she log into the classroom. However, in this context for Google Form, we don't have the duration of the timestamp. So we cannot see for how long do they spend their time in the Google Classroom. But basically, for recording purposes, you're going to have this kind of information, and you can see that the students have key in or log in to the Google Classroom. At the same time, if you want to have a look at their performance, meaning that you have given them the task to complete by the end of the lesson, what you can do is that, so I have another example of classes that I've conducted earlier using Google Classroom. So you go to people here, and I have the list of names of the students for my class. So I just pick a name here, Ahmad Rifki, for example. So I have the exercise on cover letter here. So I click view details. Okay, and click on see history. And I can see over here, when do this person or this student submitted his work, and then when I have returned the work to him. So this is like a proof that he or she has answered or completed the task, and we can also see at which date that we have returned the work to the students. So this is helpful in the context that if you want to look at the attendance by asking them to complete the task, and you can do so by applying to these features. So I believe that I have covered on how to create attendance using Google Form and embed it in the Google Classroom. So if you have any questions or inquiries, feel free to contact me, and that's all. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.